Trouble at Camp Half-Blood. Percy returns to Camp Half-Blood after a peaceful school year, only to find the magical borders weakening. Thalia's tree, protector of the camp, is poisoned and monsters are invading. Chiron is wrongly dismissed, replaced by the war-hungry Tantalus. Percy reunites with Annabeth and Tyson, a strange but kind homeless boy who's attached to him. Tensions rise between campers as fear grows. Percy has strange dreams of Grover in danger. The Cyclops and the secret. Percy learns the shocking truth. Tyson is a Cyclops and, more importantly, his half-brother. Many campers scorn Tyson, deepening Percy's internal conflict. Meanwhile, Grover is being held captive by a Cyclops named Polyphemus, posing as a bride. Annabeth and Percy connect the dots. Grover is on an island in the Sea of Monsters, the Bermuda Triangle. Percy suspects the Golden Fleece is the key to healing Thalia's tree, but Tantalus refuses to send him. A dangerous quest begins. Tantalus grants the quest to Clarisse, daughter of Ares, hoping to humiliate Percy. Percy, Annabeth, and Tyson secretly sneak away to find Grover and the Fleece on their own. Using Hermes' help, they board a mysterious cruise ship, the Princess Andromeda. There they encounter Luke, who is recruiting demigods for his rising army. Luke offers Percy a place at his side. Percy refuses. They narrowly escape with monsters in pursuit. Monsters in the mist, the trio sails through dangerous waters and faces an attack by Hydra in the swamps of the Chesapeake Bay. Tyson's strength and resilience begin to earn Annabeth's respect. They continue west, encountering sirens, harpies, and shifting illusions from the mist. Annabeth's vulnerability is revealed. Her fatal flaw is hubris. Percy saves her from drowning in her own desires. Their friendship strengthens. The Sea of Monsters. They finally reach the Sea of Monsters, filled with mythical threats, Charybdis Scylla, and deadly whirlpools. Their ship is destroyed, and they wash ashore near Polyphemus Island. They locate Grover, still disguised in a wedding dress, delaying his doom. Clarisse also arrives, barely surviving her own journey. Percy and Clarisse argue but agree to work together. Polyphemus senses intruder. The Golden Fleece. The group devises a plan to steal the Golden Fleece hanging above Polyphemus' lair. Tyson pretends to join the Cyclops to gain access inside. Percy fights the monster in a tense, close-quarters battle inside a bone-filled cave. Tyson is believed dead when rocks collapse during the escape. They barely escape with the Fleece and a rescued Grover. Percy is heartbroken by Tyson's loss. Return to camp. Percy lets Clarisse take the Fleece back to camp as her official quest reward. He and Annabeth return to Camp Half-Blood in secret, guided by Grover. Clarisse is celebrated. The Fleece begins to heal the magical borders. But something goes wrong. It does more than just heal the tree. Percy visits the Oracle again. Ominous visions warn of coming. That night, lightning strikes the tree. Thalia awakens from Thalia's tree. A young girl emerges, Thalia, daughter of Zeus reborn. The magic of the Fleece has brought her back from near death. Her return fulfills the prophecy of a child of the Big Three who may decide Olympus' fate. This puts a new twist on Percy's destiny. He's no longer the only contender. Annabeth and Thalia have unresolved history and tension. Percy feels the balance of power shifting. Family and farewell. Percy discovers Tyson is alive, having been rescued by Poseidon and sent to an undersea forge. They reunite, and Tyson chooses to return to his father's realm to build weapons. Percy now appreciates him fully as a brother. Chiron is reinstated as camp activities director. Grover is awarded a seeker's license, hoping to find Pan, the lost god. The campers prepare for uncertain times ahead. Luke's plans unfold. Luke, furious over the failed Fleece plot, begins gathering powerful relics to rebuild Kronos. He now controls the Princess Andromeda and dark forces across the U.S. He forges alliances with monsters, demigods, and traitors. In a hidden cavern, he visits a coffin made of gold and obsidian. Within it, Kronos starts as a heart begins to beat. The war for Olympus is coming. Dreams and prophecies. Percy begins having cryptic dreams again, visions of Kronos devouring the gods. The oracle speaks once more, offering a prophecy. A half-blood of the eldest gods shall reach 16 against all odds. Thalia's revival brings new layers to the prophecy. Who will fulfill it? Percy or Thalia? Campers grow restless, fearing betrayal. Training the next heroes, new campers arrive, including Nico and Bianca D'Angelo, mysterious siblings from the Lotus Hotel. Thalia, Annabeth, and Percy form an uneasy alliance to train the new recruits. Capture the Flag becomes brutal, with Thalia leading a rival team. Tensions escalate as trust becomes scarce. Annabeth worries about Luke's emotional grip on Thalia. Percy begins to understand what leadership really means. The hunters Moon Artemis and her huntresses arrive at Camp Half-Blood, requesting aid to find a powerful new monster. Thalia considers joining the huntresses to escape the prophecy's weight. Percy resents her detachment from responsibility. Annabeth grows distant, fearing the prophecy will destroy them all. The gods remain mostly silent. Only Hermes and Athena offer brief guidance. Something ancient is awakening. The Titans' agent, a rogue demigod, is spotted in New Mexico, possibly working for Kronos. Percy, Thalia, and Annabeth are sent to investigate, accompanied by Grover. They face a deadly manticore, nearly losing Annabeth in the battle. The manticore vanishes with her as a hostage. Thalia blames Percy, and guilt eats away at him. The prophecy feels closer than ever. Into the west, the group ventures west towards San Francisco, following clues left by Artemis. Percy begins questioning the gods' role in their suffering. They face Spartoi skeleton warriors, magical traps, and shifting illusions. Thalia's leadership shines, but so does her pride. They find signs of a Titan stronghold near Mount Tamalpais. A storm brews overhead. The Titan's curse awakens inside the stronghold. Percy and Thalia discover Luke, more powerful and unhinged than ever. He reveals Kronos is preparing to rise with Annabeth as a potential sacrifice. Artemis is imprisoned, holding up the sky to stop Kronos from regaining form. Percy takes her place, bearing the crushing weight of the heavens. Thalia duels Luke, rage and sorrow fueling her. Grover and Zoe Nightshade free Artemis. Death and duty, Zoe is mortally wounded, protecting Percy. Artemis destroys the Titan Atlas with divine force, saving her huntresses. Annabeth is rescued but shaken by Luke's betrayal. Thalia turns down immortality and chooses to remain mortal, honoring Zoe. The prophecy looms. Two children of the Big Three still stand. Artemis warns of the war to come. Returned to Olympus, the heroes are honored on Mount Olympus for their bravery. Percy demands answers from Poseidon, who gives him a cryptic warning. Annabeth receives a new weapon forged from celestial bronze. Thalia finds peace, but remains wary of her path. Grover is chosen as Lord of the Wild's successor, and is stirring. Percy sees the weight of the gods and the cost of heroism. A new prophecy, the Oracle delivers an updated prophecy for the coming years. The Battle of the Labyrinth is hinted at Daedalus, the maze, and war. Kronos' voice is heard faintly in Percy's mind. Clarisse warns that Ares is preparing for full conflict. The lines between gods and monsters blur. Trust, once broken, may not return. The beginning of the end, Percy stares into the horizon at Camp Half-Blood, sensing a storm coming. Thalia joins Artemis' huntresses, removing herself from the prophecy. Now Percy alone stands as the child of prophecy. His 16th birthday awaits. Annabeth and Grover stand with him, but doubt lingers. Far away, Kronos speaks a name, Percy Jackson, and the Second Great War begins.